Imagine you're lying beside a small fire 50,000 years ago. The flames are fading, everyone else has fallen asleep, and beyond the edge of the light is complete darkness. Then you hear it. A long, low scream echoes through the valley. It's not human. You don't know what made it. You don't know how far away it is. All you know is that something out there is awake, while you're trying to survive until sunrise. Today, if you hear a strange noise outside, you might check your security camera or search it online. Maybe it's just a fox, a raccoon, or the wind rattling a fence. But ancient humans had none of that. Every unfamiliar sound could mean a predator, a rival group, or something capable of ending your life before morning. The night wasn't peaceful. It was full of mysteries. One of the most terrifying sounds was the laugh of a hyena. Modern hyenas don't actually laugh because they're happy. That strange, high-pitched cackling is a way of communicating with their clan. But if you had never heard it before, it would sound disturbingly human. Imagine hearing what sounds like people laughing just beyond the darkness, except those people have bone-crushing jaws strong enough to snap a leg in seconds. Then there were wolves. A single howl isn't just a lonely animal calling into the night. It's a message. One wolf howls, another answers, and suddenly the forest seems surrounded. Ancient humans couldn't know how many wolves were really out there. Sometimes a pack sounded much larger than it actually was. Your imagination filled in the rest. Big cats were even worse because they were often silent. Lions usually roared to warn rivals or defend territory, but leopards preferred stealth. Sometimes the only sound they made was the faint rustle of leaves, followed by absolute silence. That silence could be more frightening than any roar. Even harmless animals could create terrifying noises. Owls produced eerie screeches unlike anything most people expect. Some species hiss, shriek, or make deep, haunting calls that echo through forests. Without knowing what caused them, those sounds could seem almost supernatural. And then there were the insects. On a warm night, thousands of crickets, frogs, and cicadas could sing together until the air itself seemed alive. To us, that's relaxing background noise. To ancient humans, it was useful information. If those sounds suddenly stopped all at once, something had probably entered the area. A predator moving through the grass could silence an entire chorus in seconds. Experienced hunters learned to notice when nature suddenly became quiet. The weather had its own terrifying voice. Wind rushing through narrow caves could produce low whistles or deep moans. Thunder rolled across mountains with no understanding of what caused it. Trees cracked during storms, and rocks sometimes split after rapid temperature changes. Every unexplained sound demanded attention because ignoring the wrong one could be fatal. Not every frightening noise came from animals or nature. Other humans could be just as dangerous. A snapped branch, distant footsteps, or quiet whispers carried on the wind might belong to a rival group searching for food or shelter. Encounters between different human groups weren't always friendly, especially when resources were scarce. So how did ancient humans sleep at all? They depended on fire. A campfire wasn't just for warmth. Many predators avoided bright flames, and the light allowed people to detect movement before something came too close. Groups also slept together, taking comfort in numbers. More ears meant a better chance that someone would hear danger before it reached camp. The strange sounds of the prehistoric night weren't just background noise. They were constant reminders that humans weren't at the top of the food chain. Every howl, screech, rustle, and unexplained echo carried information about the world outside the firelight. Tonight, before you fall asleep, open your window for just a minute. Listen carefully. You'll probably hear traffic, distant voices, maybe a barking dog. Now imagine replacing every familiar sound with noises you've never heard before, knowing that one of them might be hunting you. Suddenly, the quiet doesn't feel so comforting anymore.